Well, 2026 didn't even wait a week to slap me upside the head and say, girl, you are not winning yet. You are not winning at all. Oh my gosh. The day after Christmas, I was on my way out to India to record a video. And while I was going out there, that was actually the last video I made. While I was going out there, it was going out to the Salton Sea, and I wasn't familiar with the area. And I was looking at these really cool date palm farms, and I wasn't paying attention, and I rear-ended someone. It was my fault. They were not hurt. I was not hurt. It was more of a fender bender, and everyone was able to drive away. We exchanged information, all that, and everyone drove away. Anyways, so that really sort of messed with my head for like a week. I don't know how I went off. I continued, and I thought about going home. And I'm like, no, I'm so close. I'm only like 10 miles away. I got to go do this Salton Sea thing. I really wanted to see it. And it's a cool video if you haven't seen it. But that's one of the reasons I haven't made a long video in 2 weeks. I've only been making shorts. That kind of psyched me out. I don't know. It just made me really uncomfortable. I don't know how I went off after that happened because I was shook up. And I went down to the Salton Sea and I made the video, and I think it turned out really cool. It was a very cool experience. I loved it. But the car, ooh, look at that. That's kind of neat through there. These are little bungalows that I'm walking by on Crystal Pier, which is in Pacific Beach. And I come down to this pier to relax and get away from everything. And I've been doing a lot of that in the last 2 weeks. And that's where I make my shorts, my short form videos, are in some of these really cool places. And I'll make long form videos, but lately I just haven't wanted to talk. I was like, while I was making them. So this is a voiceover. You can rent the bungalows, yeah. And they let you park on the pier. It's so weird. For winter months, you have to book like 4 to 6 months in advance. And for summer months, I think you have to book like a year in advance. And the rates are anywhere from like $250 to like $600 a night. I don't know why anyone would. I mean, I guess it's a novelty thing, I guess, to sleep on a bungalow on a pier. And it's an iconic pier. This has been there for a very long time. It's always booked. So, people want to do it, I guess, to just be above the water. I live near the water. I've always lived near the water. Well, not always. In my adult life, I've always lived near the water. So it's my comfortable place. Now, we're actually getting past the bungalows and onto the regular pier area up here. And it's a little bit harder for me to walk because it is, as they say in the sign, an uneven surface. So you have to take kind of high steps so you don't fall. Anyways, so the other thing that happened, well, Christmas happened, right? And in another video, I had mentioned that almost my whole family was sick at Christmas. So one portion of our family, we couldn't even celebrate Christmas. So we wound up doing that on January 4th when everyone was well again. And that was fine, except for like another thing like smacked me on the other side of the head. There was like a spat, and it was directed at me, and I felt targeted and kind of bullied, and it made my Christmas miserable, and it made me unhappy, and it hasn't been resolved, and other things have come out of it, and other people are now involved, and it's just become this big ugly thing that I have decided to walk away from. And that's why I've been going to the piers and the beaches and all the beautiful places, because they calm me down. They bring me to my happy place and a meditative place where I can not feel the stress. But I feel like, gosh darn it, this year I was really wanting this year to start off strong. And I feel like 2026 is just smacking me around and sort of handing it to me to see if I'm ready to take it. If I'm tough enough to take it. I think I am. But it's frustrating because that wasn't the way I wanted to start the new year, by crashing my car and getting into sort of a family battle that's going to need to be resolved in the next couple of weeks. But at the moment, it's not. And so I'm just sort of keeping my distance and trying to take care of myself. A little self-care, and that means like taking walks like this. It's beautiful. So, Crystal, there are people down there surfing. I think on this side, I only saw one person surfing, and they were more sort of just enjoying the water on their board. I didn't see an actual lot of getting up and surfing. But with surfing, they say, true surfers say that it takes a year of working really hard at it to be a horrible surfer. So it's sort of a lifelong endeavor. But the waves were coming good. It was really windy. We had a lot of rain. That was another thing, right? Around Christmas and New Year's, we had probably 7 to 10 days of rain, which is really unusual. And then we had quite a few days of high winds, which were fun for the surfers because the high winds create more waves. I think on this side, I saw 4 people surfing. Well, I didn't really see anybody get up. But, they could be beginners just out there trying to, get their bearings. And also a lot of surfers just go out there because they want to go out and get wet, they say. They just want to be out in the water, enjoying the ocean. Because it's a lifestyle. It's a beautiful lifestyle. And the Christmas wreaths are still up. This was a really nice walk. I did this, I don't know, I probably did this walk like a week ago. And you know what? I just didn't feel like talking. I didn't bring a microphone, and I forgot. Well, I didn't do that. And I thought that maybe it was going to be too windy. Oh, no, okay, something funny. I think these are the guys, 2 guys fishing. Okay, second guy here. It's like, dude, what? Wait a minute. What? Oh, my gosh. Pull your pants up. Is that an invitation? Dude. Okay, there are first surfers. The last guy better take this wave. He did not duck dive. So yeah, they're just enjoying the water. We got a bunch of waves rolling in. They're beautiful. And there's beautiful Pacific Beach. Thanks for listening. Do you guys have any New Year's resolutions? Let me know. I am just working on consistency and self-care, staying healthy. Last year was a very hard year for me in a number of ways, but I'm getting through it. I'm much better than I was like 10 months ago. I'm like way better. And I've got new things that I'm focused on. So that gives me things to look forward to, and I always do better when I have things to look forward to. So that's a New Year's resolution. And the consistency. I want to keep doing what I do and be happy and be healthy and love the people I love and be with the people I love. Love everyone, peace, love, and understanding. It's all there. So I don't know if these pure videos are interesting. Let me know if they are interesting, or if you'd rather see something else around San Diego, because I can go anywhere. But I think this is getting near the end, so I'm going to say goodbye. And thanks for watching, and I love ya. Leave me a comment. Did I turn it off?